All right, how we doing? So this one I'm doing it's sex scandals, okay? I don't have my red hat off, but y'all a bunch of dumb motherfuckers, okay? Sex scandals. How you get into sex scandals? Okay? You meet a girl, you get busy with her, and then you piss her off, and then or you're married. Dude, go home to your wives or your significant other, however you're doing it. And I'm not judging, I'm just saying. Some might not have, your spouses. Let's just put it that way. It covers a gamut of your shit, gamut of your multi choices you guys made for yourselves. But this is the thought. It's how do you have a sex scandal? Honestly, if I was a rich star, I would Heidi Fleiss that shit. And for those of you who don't know who Heidi Fleiss is, she was a madam in Los Angeles, and she catered to all the stars and bigwigs and politicians and pretty much anybody that wanted to get busy. And she would supply girls for that reason. And she made millions. All the girls made tons of money. So I'm amazed LA didn't actually legalize it yet. I'm sure they're thinking about it, but yeah, the Heidi Fleiss was the big thing. She was a madam. She took over. She took over for another lady that was real small, and she kept it real private. And Heidi Fleiss just blew the shit up. Hundreds and hundreds of people from football, baseball, basketball, politicians, judges. Uh, if they wanted a certain girl, give her a call. That's all they had to do. And that's what you need to do. I don't understand. I'd rather be on a book that I, had some clean, high-priced, beautiful women come and cater to my needs than and have that out and about than to say, yeah, I might have essayed this girl because we were both drunk, which I didn't know that if you're intoxicated and you have sex, that could be considered SA, because when you're liquored up, if you will, you're not in the right mind frame and cannot get permission. I didn't know that. I did not know that. That was quite a shocker to me. I was like, what? It's like, I never knew that. That's just crazy. So if one person's drunk and the other one wants to have it, it's like, nah, we're just going to cuddle till you're sober. And I'm like, makes sense. It really makes sense. I mean, a guy's going to do it no matter what, so it don't matter if you're going to be there or not. We're gonna empty. So it's crazy though. It's like just pay for a damn hooker, call girl, blue chipper, whatever you want to call it, whatever the new name is this month, flavor, whatever. If I could find me a nice raven-haired beauty, I might be particular to just use her services, if you will. But think about it though. She wants money, and you want to get rid of something in you. Okay? You want to empty the sack, and she wants what's in the sack, which is the money. You know what I'm saying? So if it's no different than going on these bullshit overpriced dates that you girls want. You want me to drop $300-$400 and then maybe you'll put out that is that's an exchange of services, no matter how you look at it. Okay, if I drop $400, you better be putting out, because damn, it took me like a month to make that extra. You know what I'm saying? But if I could pay it to a certain friend, business associate, say, hey, I got so much, can you come by, swing by, and do a little exchange of services, if you will, a little tit for tat, whatever you want to call it, sleight of hand, however, exchange of goods. I kind of like that one. Exchange of property could be as well. However you want to put it. I don't find that really that bad. I mean, if it's all out meat fest, yeah, I kind of got a problem with that. But if you have a select group of gentlemen you might be seeing, you keep it to just that group, and they all know about each other. I don't see a really big reason to make it a big fuss, but that's up to her. However they want to do it. Some guys are very protective. If you want it all to yourself, you got to pay for it. And if you're a movie star and you're making millions a year, pay some girl, $10,000 a month to be just yours. She gets what she wants out of it. She makes $120,000 a year. You get booty whenever you want it. You get booyah whenever you want it. I think that's fair. That is select services held for the right amount. You guys agreed on it. All's good. It's just like a relationship. If you change your mind, you just say something and all right, go on your way. But you're not taking my money with you. So whatever money you saved up is whatever money you saved up. Because you can live very comfortably, I could tell you that, on $120,000. Especially if it's under the table. Hey, it's tax-free. You're getting the whole damn enchilada. Ooh, that sounds good. My ex, she made some bomb enchiladas. Damn. You need 3 and you're just like, oh. It's like a brick. But that's a different enchilada. But, it doesn't make sense to me that people have affairs and all this shit, and they're taking all these chances on losing their families. And it's like, I get that you're not getting sex. I really do. I get it. And that's on you guys. Honestly, I've never, ever in my relationships, never had a girl not hook me up. Whether she was mad or not, I don't see any reason for it. I'd be like, all right, well, if you're not going to do it, bye. Wait, what? You're not going to stay with me if I don't put out? No, I'm not. I don't play these games. And it's like, that's part of the relationship. That's how we make spiritual connections. Is doing certain, what's the word I'm looking for? Certain exercises, if you will. Certain, things together, just between us. That's how that relationships work. If you don't want to, you got to tell me why. You got to have a damn good reason, because we're going to go deep in this conversation, because you're not holding up your side when I'm holding up my side. It's like me, guys not putting out. That makes absolutely no fucking sense whatsoever. And it never has, it never will. That had to be the smallest Ford emblem I've ever seen. I thought it was a Jeep. Like a little Cherokee Sport or something. But whatever. It just doesn't make any sense to me. And if you're going to do it, if you're going to cheat on your family and she's withholding the sex and you don't want to deal with it and all that shit, and you're going to go seek it elsewhere, just pay for it. Don't go out and, sleep with the secretaries and some people you did business with, because honestly, that doesn't make any sense. You're just going to cause more issues down the road. But a service gal will fulfill your needs as you fill her wants. And honestly, there's usually, if you take precautions, there's no repercussions. But you guys don't do that. And I don't understand that. It's like putting yourself on Tinder. What? And then you've been dating, and then they have those apps. Y'all gotta know by now, they have the apps that find you on these dating bullshit apps, right? These hookup apps. I mean, you do know they're out there, right? You gotta know by now. I mean, you have to be a complete moron, which I'm not saying you're not, but it's just, you would have to be a complete moron not to know there's apps that find you. And if I would just go on one and just surf it a little bit, my area, find her. And if she came across and she'd been on there the last month, we're done. Hell, last 6 months, depending on, how long you were dating. Because we are dating and we are mutually seeing each other full time, y'all better not be on any dating sites. You better cancel your subscriptions. You better fucking close it. You better, delete the shit. You want that with me? You want the full-on one-on-one experience, Mojo experience ride? What is it? What's Ric Flair say? The Matterhorn ride. You gotta pay it. Those are the costs, and it just, again, it doesn't make any sense to me, and it's highly frustrating why people go out and it's like Arnold Schwarzenegger slept with his maid, and one day the maid's kid came by, and the Kennedy wife's looking at her, and she's like, "Wait, what? That's your son?" And he looks just like Arnold. What'd you think was gonna happen, buddy? It cost you $400 million fucking dollars. That kid did. When she divorced you, she took half his shit. He was worth $800 million, and she took half, just left. And it's nice, though. Don't get me wrong. He has a great relationship with the kid. They work out together. He's got a fantastic body like his dad did. And the kid doesn't ask for money or anything, and they get along great. And, he just wanted to be with his dad and hang out, get to know him. And, that's fantastic. So I'm hoping, Arnie, you have something set up for him, because he ain't asking you for shit. So make sure you look out for that boy. And plus, you're the one who fucking made it. You slept with the maid, dude. I never saw a picture of her, but I don't know. I can't make that judgment call. But another scandal. I mean, Harvey Weinstein. Is that the Miramax guy? He was sleeping with stars. Dude, get a hooker. You could pay. There are women, okay, that you could make your own stable with like 3 or 4 of them, and they could travel around with you because you're rich, okay? You're stinky, filthy rich, and they'll do whatever your disgusting man wants as long as you're paying them. And there are women that do that. I'm looking for a woman that will do whatever the fuck I want as long as I pay you. I don't care what it is, how nasty, dirty it is. I pay you, you do it. We wake out, I'm out. I agree, we agree, you do it. That's it. That, well, might be in one of the ending of the movies. Who knows? But it blows my mind that we're still today having scandals, I mean, look at Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively, okay? Don't enjoy her mold, but whatever. Adorable couple. He's funny as shit. And it cracks me up because he could have had anybody he wanted. He could have went around, looks like Hugh Jackman, and slept with any and everybody. Okay? Any and everybody. And they decided not to. And kudos for them. That's fantastic. I mean, don't get me wrong. Lively is a hottie in herself. I just don't like the facial mold. I'm not that kind of guy. So if I pay for it, we'll remove it. You gotta give me that. But Hugh Jackman, if you seen him when he was Wolverine, he was ripped. Every girl wanted him. And he was married to that overweight woman, and he loved her because it was his wife. He did the vows. And he traveled the world, had plenty of chances, did a few, scenes. I'm sure were pretty steamy. But he never went off the path, man. Now, you got, who else is there? Who is that guy? Not Chris Pine. It's, what's his damn name? Captain America. Well, that dude, okay. I never really liked him, but he's like, he gets to me like Tatum does. I hate Tatum, whatever his fucking name is. He annoys the fuck out of me. Great figure, don't get me wrong. I just don't like him at all. So that tells you a lot. It's funny because he's a good-looking guy, but you never heard him in a scandal. Because I'm quite sure. I don't know if he's married or not. Somebody could Google that, put it in the comments down below. But it's like you don't see a lot of actors doing stupid shit. Politicians, they're still doing stupid shit, and it's still getting caught, and then it's all swept under the rug. But put your comments down below, like, subscribe, hit the bell, get the notifications, baby. What are your thoughts? Would you rather get a hooker? Would you rather have one on speed dial than to sit there and go after date after date after date after date after date? And how many dates are you guys going on? How much money are you spending and not getting anything for it? Not even a second date. That's even scarier. And there's some of you guys, what is it? I'm ready to settle down, roast beef kind of thing going. And you've been out 4, 5, 6 fucking times and you haven't even got to second base? That's incredibly fucking harsh. Harsh. Just incredibly harsh. And I'll put down your thoughts on it, because I think, if I'm rich, millionaire, whatever. I mean, nowadays, rich is different than millionaire. Millionaire is just a millionaire. I mean, if you're rich, you got to have like 10 million, 15, 20 million dollars, or I don't know, maybe it's 400 now. I don't fucking know. But it's like everything with Hollywood too, you got scandals of people sleeping with minors and boy on child boy kids, and it's all crazy. It's the shit. It's why is it even going on? Why did nobody stop it in the first place? Say it. Yeah, that's not right. It's kind of like they did with the Will Smith slap thing, and then they gave him a standing ovation for his award. He should have been kicked out right there immediately for assault. And like, what was it? Somebody said, I can't remember what his name was, but him and Jim Carrey are both on the same thing. This shit's got to stop. This is crazy. They're showing the whole world what it's really like behind the doors, and it's like, he should have sued him for $200 million fucking dollars, because 15 million people saw what happened, and he didn't do anything. But then, he was the bigger man and didn't do anything back. I don't find that to be a bigger man. I mean, as soon as he came on stage, you should have been ready. You should have been, wait, what are you doing up here, man? Because you just insulted his wife, according to him. Even though they were separated for over 6 years prior, he had to play the part. There's a special on that on YouTube. You might want to watch that. It's pretty cool. But yeah, it's absolutely crazy. It's like, dude, what happened to the days of like, just get a bunch of hookers, and then get a penicillin later, take care of that. Or, getting a real high class gal, that, may cost you a couple of grand, but you're getting quality, clean goods, but you pay for it, and she got bills too, baby, but she's giving a service. So, where do you draw the line? Do you, then you get into scandals and you lose millions of dollars when you could have just got the hooker for a couple thousand. I don't understand the whole thing. It's like, I can tell you now, I guarantee you, real quick, like, subscribe, hit the bell, donate to our Pay Forward Pantry. Somebody took the place of Heidi Fleiss. She took her money and she left. She got out of town. I don't even know if she was jail time, because she had so many people on those black books. Red books, whatever the fuck you call them. But she got away with a lot. I guarantee you that. But my thought is, too, somebody replaced her. Okay? That's just how the whole system works. Gangs, you kill the leader, somebody steps up. Drug lords, you kill them, somebody steps up. You kill a high-profile politician, somebody steps up. I mean, there's always somebody in to take their place. the main madam's gone, somebody's going to take her place. You know, it's like, it doesn't matter where, it doesn't matter when. But put your comments down below. Tell me what you think. Crazy world, man. You guys have a good afternoon.